How's it going, guys? So it is about 9 in the morning on a Sunday, and we are currently out of Nagasaki and in downtown Tokyo. And I am here just right now heading to the electric city of Akihabara for the second day of a very special event. Today is PriConne Fest, which is Princess Connect Festival. It happens once every year, but for the last few years, it's just been online. So this has been something I've been waiting for a long time to actually be able to come to, and it's really exciting because I wasn't sure if I could even get the tickets since Japan loves its gacha systems and lotteries. So I didn't enter a lottery to get in. I got the morning tickets, but that means I can kind of enter the venue all day. So I'm just on my way there right now, and it's gonna be cool. So hopefully I'm not overhyping myself for it, and we get to see some cool things. So let's just get on over to the venue. Before entering the venue, each person received a gift bag full of goodies I'll be showing off later, as well as this booklet mapping out the venue with a cute little stamp rally on the back for participating in the games and events. And apologies in advance, but most of this is probably going to be voiceover because I was honestly just too hyped to even think about vlogging while I was just taking all of the event in.
よく来てくれたわね。プリコネフェスへようこそ。もちろん知ってると思うけど、ガイド養成のフィじゃなくてアメストだけ名乗っておくわ。
Following a brief recap of the events and characters leading up to the end of Book 2 and the 5th anniversary, we were into the venue for life-sized costumes, replicas, statues, and a whole other assortment of PriConne goodness to celebrate our favorite waifu gacha. Once I'd had my fill of the event space, it was off to the game hall where attendees had the chance to win prizes playing variations on some of the in-game minigames. And first up for me was Chiizo Mamori Tokudai Sakusen. Unfortunately, because I was at PriConne Fest on my own, I couldn't actually film myself playing the game, so you'll just have to believe me when I show the before and after results of each one. We succeeded at the cheese game, and now I guess I'm gonna try baseball, but I'm not that good at throwing, so we'll see how that goes. I actually lied. I'm pretty fantastic at these throwing games, and I got this one in 9. Genuinely did not think that was going to go so well, but it did, so on to whatever this Kuruka one is. I'm not actually sure. It looks like a slingshot game. So let's try it out. The idea of this game was to take the beanbag with Kuka's face on it and launch it into this white goal zone at the end without falling off the edge. We were given one practice shot to get an idea of the slingshot's strength and then 3 actual attempts, to which this happened. I don't really know if I deserve this sticker because I got it during the practice thing and then I messed it up during the actual thing, but she was nice and she just gave me the sticker anyway, so we'll just roll with it and head to the real life gacha over here. Nothing too special about this one, just some giant gacha machines that you could use to win some in-game rewards. And the final stop of the event was at the merch shop, where I would inevitably end up spending far too much money. That was PriConne Fest. I mean, there's not actually a lot to see at the event itself, or at least there's a lot less than I was expecting, but I mean, that's fine because it is mostly like for the live stream show, and then this is just a little bonus for anyone who can make it out to Tokyo, especially now that the borders are open and everything. But yeah, no, that was really cool. I spent a lot more money than I planned to, and then also somehow expected to spend that much, so I'm just gonna take my haul back home and you guys will be able to see what I got then. So for now, I'm just gonna meet up with a friend and then be a weep for the rest of the day. And it wasn't just any friend that I was meeting up with, as those of you who have watched my past videos will probably recognize this one in particular. Eli! How's it going, man? Long time no see. Yokoso.
Oh, yokoso, thank you.
And so we were off to Ochanomizu, one of, if not the largest guitar hub in the world, to put Eli's skills and wallet to the test.
1965.
Gonna try one, Eli?
Maybe.
Anything?
One that tickles my fancy. There's good stuff here, but none of it is super unique from my perspective, I think. I have the same one.
Eli's here for all the vintage guitars, and I just want to see the super vintage classical orchestra stuff.
I think my first trip here with my father.
Yeah.
He has some guitars that are incredibly rare. Like there's only 100 in the world or something. Super rare and expensive. And we were in here and we found fucking 2 of them just for sale in Ochanomizu. 2, and they're in better condition than his, and he was salty a bit.
How long did you say again that it's been since you last played?
Almost 3 months.
That doesn't sound like that bad.
Oh,
but then I'm a pianist though, so like for me, my fingers just get tired. They don't actually hurt.
My hands felt like they're gonna bleed. Literally. I think I still have all the finger strength, which is the problem because I don't have any. Like my skin isn't thick.
Yeah, it's the calluses, yeah.
So if I'm pushing with all my strength on the strings, I feel like I'm gonna hurt myself. Like look at my fingers.
And while both of us were in Tokyo, we had to make one final stop at a very important place. We are in the Unko Museum gift shop because we didn't want to pay to actually go in this time. I'm poor right now, but Unko is poop. We're in the Poop
最近
Museum.
これが一番好きな本だよ。うんこ秘密。
Poop thoughts, probably. I don't actually know what kind of book it is, but yep, poop.
めっちゃ可愛い。
I also don't know what's going on inside the actual factory. There are lots of people screaming, but like, it is what it is. Poop hat. And we are back in Nagasaki, and as you can tell, I had an absolutely amazing time in Tokyo, just getting to experience Princess Connect Fest for the very first time. I mean, it's obviously no secret just how huge of a fan I am of the series, and I'm excited to show you guys what I got in the haul from Princess Connect Fest. Before I get onto the actual stuff, I just want to show off pretty much everything that I bought while I was there, because I did get a couple of things that weren't Princess Connect related, but for the most part, everything was on theme with why I was there. So to start us off on basically the non-weeb end of the spectrum, the first thing I bought was these, which are essentially the most stupid impulse buy I probably could have bought. These are essentially periscope glasses. As you can see in the picture here, she is wearing them while laying down and has the book at her chest so that you can essentially just not have to look crane your neck in the direction of where you're looking. Well, I mean, there you go, and here's my hand underneath. It really puts you in a weird sort of like video gamey perspective of where you're looking and everything. We also got this in a little gacha capsule, so it's kind of hard to tell what it is, but in here we have a little Yurukam figure. This is Shimarin in here, and a little camping chair. So you know what, I'll actually just put that together real quick right now. So it's a little hard to see, but I've got her sitting here in a little camping chair. So now let's get onto the actual Princess Connect related haul, and there is a lot, so I'm just gonna start us off nice and simple with the actual bag itself. So this was the gift bag that they gave to us when we first arrived at the venue. Pretty big gift bag, actually. There wasn't a lot in it to start with, but the bag itself, very big, has a nice design that says PriConne Fest 2023 down here, supported by DMM Games. The main girls are all here, and then there's also just some of the other important guilds and things like that. So really cute, I really like this design. And then on the back here we have just Pecorine. I believe this is DMM's mascot, or DMM Games' mascot, in Kyaru's clothing, and it's really cute, and I like it. I'm gonna keep this bag. I don't know what I'm ever gonna use it for, but it is nice to have just as sort of like extra merch. In the free things that they gave us with that, the gift bag, was just this little pamphlet. Came with the same design on the front and just a bunch of things inside about the venue and things like that. Some of the games and things that were gonna be going on, and some of the other things just like happening basically throughout the event, things you could buy. And then the list of seiyuu, or voice actors, who are all going to be at the event. Ironically, because I was so focused on being at the physical site of the event and then just being in Tokyo after that, I didn't watch any of the live stream, so I'm going to be checking it out over the next few days just to see how things went and just enjoy sort of the hijinks that I'm sure they got into. We have this little stamp rally, and that was really cute because you can see they're like the Kokoro branded stamps. So this is the free bag that we got with it. So as you can see, it's not actually that big, but they're in here, Weiss Schwartz cards. I don't actually play this game at all. It's like that trading card game that you can basically get cards from any otaku-related franchise in existence because they just make everything. And we also got this, which is kind of a cool thing. I really like that I got the Kokoro design because I think her colors are work sort of the best with this, especially since she has all of the little spirit-related things, and it kind of looks like that. It's just a hand-warming pouch. In Japan, you can get these little hand-warming packs, and I think the way this works is you can just stick it into this gel pack. So that was just a few of the things that we got as like free gifts. And now I will move on to the things that I won as actual gifts. One of the things that we got to do in the exhibition area of the event hall was to do a real life gacha, where we basically just went up to a giant vending machine filled with gacha balls, the little gachapon balls, and inside they had all of these little tickets. Obviously, I couldn't show these on camera because the codes were in there. So I just finished filming actually, and I've already got everything laid out in the background as you can see. I might as well just get the gacha stuff now and you guys can get my reaction now that I also have these fancy periscope glasses. Just put them to good use and see what I can get. Part of me hopes this looks just as weird as I'm imagining it does. Let's see what we got. Oh, just kidding. Oh, apparently it's just some kind of ticket. Well, we'll find out what that ticket gives me later. Oh, okay. So I don't know what the ticket was, but that one just got me some 200 princess orbs. Oh, okay. I mean, not that I really needed a lot of those. I think I already have like 800, so now I just have 1,000, so I can get the next 10 6-star characters. Okay. And 50 jewels. Okay, that's not amazing, but you know what? Again, free gacha spins from a real life gacha. So anyway, let's see, what does that ticket actually allow me to do? This ticket can be used to get a limited time character's memory piece. Not entirely sure what to expect out of that. Limited characters are, you know what, let's just do it. Let's just see what we can get out of this. Ah, okay, so I get, oh, I see. So I get to choose memory pieces of any of the limited characters on here. Well, you know what, maybe I'll save that for later. Okay, but yeah, that was the results of the real life gacha. I mean, I got some cool items out of that, honestly. Like the 200 goddess pieces were probably the best for me. Overall, I didn't actually need any of those things because my account is already sort of like maxed out. And yeah, but you know what? Good stuff. It was all free, so, and it was a cool little thing that I got to do at the event. So yeah, let's just move on to the next bit. Din's cheese game, which was basically the exact same thing as playing it in the game itself. So you win this sticker if you could finish it. That one I won very easily. The next one I played after that, I won this sticker, which was for the baseball pitching, or the very simplified version of baseball pitching. So this wasn't anything like the actual beach baseball game that you play in the game. This one was just a sort of knock them over sort of thing, where you pitch the ball and try and knock over the squares, kind of like you see at a carnival game. And then the last one here was for the Kuka related game, which was probably the least like the actual game in Princess Connect. Those are only the things that you had to be really at the exhibition to get. So first up, I have this microfiber towel, which I honestly have no idea what I'm gonna do with it because I don't think I ever want to actually use it to dry things. I like this design a lot. So it has just a whole bunch of the girls, as you could see. I think it's pretty much all the same girls who were on the cover. Maybe missing a couple here or there. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, again, because I don't want to ruin it, but hey, good stuff. This is a proper bath towel. It's small for a bath towel, but normal size for a Japanese bath towel, to be honest. All the pudding versions, plus just Miyako in the middle. I really loved this event because it was just so funny, like seeing every single one of these characters turn into pudding, having Miyako say their lines in Miyako style. It was just such a silly event. Next we have this t-shirt. For those of you guys who don't know, this is the shirt that Kyaru, or I guess I should say Kiruya, wears in the real world of Princess Connect. So this is her t-shirt in the real world for her real character design. If you don't know what it is, then it's just a silly graphic tee, and if you do know what it is, then you're a real one. In here, I've got a magnet. So it's just a magnet of one of the, I think it's the single or the CD cover art for one of them. I would be lying if I could remember what number this is, but this is the event. One of the Nightmare events and one of the Mercurius. I don't know what the name is in English. I'm sorry. I don't really play I play the global version, but I don't read any of the stories for it. So it's the Mercurius Foundation or something. I did get this postcard set, which has a whole bunch of different cards in it. There are 20 different things here. Rather than actually showing them all off right now, I'll have a picture of all of them laid out and then I'll just show them off. Couple different of New Year's images. I think these are all just CGs from the game. They are all very pretty, and again, if I had 20 small frames, I would put them there, but yeah. So that is all that I actually purchased at the venue itself, but that is not all of the Princess Connect themed stuff that I bought while I was in Tokyo. I finally went out of my way to buy the soundtrack. I actually saw it in the store and passed over it because I passed over it before, and this time I was like, you know what, I'm here for this. I might as well just get it. I have seen the other ones in that exact same store, so I will be looking for those there. I picked up some of these 8-bit style stickers. So here we've got Rei, Hiyori, Mimi, Kyoka, Yui, Shefi, and Kokoro. They did have other characters. I think they had Hatsune. I don't feel that strongly about Hatsune, and Misogi, who I don't like Misogi. We also got some little acrylic keychains. So we got acrylic keychain of Rei here, and we also got a keychain of Hiyori. I do wish that I could have gotten a Yui, but to complete the set, there was also this nice little pecorine, as well as one of many best girls, Makoto, in her memory shard piece form. More 8-bit style things. This is a gacha box of little rubber keychains. I'm gonna open them up now, and you can see from my reaction, I'm gonna gacha this gacha game in real life. So this is set 1. This is a bunch of characters, or I guess all of the characters from Twinkle Wish and the Gourmet Guild. I think this actually does have all 7 of the girls in the box. There's only 6 in this one. But the 6 that are in here are from Forestier, the Elf Guild, and from Little Lyrical. Yeah, so here is the haul that we got for everything. You can see all of the stuff right here, the soundtrack, the 8-bit pixel things, the stickers, the keychains, and then also all of the things that I actually purchased at the actual venue itself. It was just like such a great thing for me to get to go to. I mean, this is a franchise that I really did fall in love with for not really a huge reason, because I guess when I first started it, I just saw that you could get Jita from Granblue, and the only reason I started the whole game in itself is because they had the first crossover event in Granblue while I was still playing Granblue, and I decided to start playing it until I could pull Jita, and once I did, I stopped for I think a year or 2, maybe just 1 year. But basically, I've been playing the game almost since it launched. I think when it did the crossover event in Granblue Fantasy, it was only a few months into Princess Connect actually being something that was in existence. So I guess I have been around from the beginning. I took about a year or 2 break from playing it, and then yeah, I've just had a really great experience ever since I picked it back up. Never have I needed money for the game. It's always been great. It's had an amazing soundtrack, and I loved it enough to actually go to the event in Tokyo. I spent money on plane tickets and everything. The event itself was only about 2,000 yen to go to, and it was amazing. It was amazing for me to get to do that, and even though I didn't watch any of the live stream while it was happening, I'm going to get to watch the live stream now that it's online. And also, I got all of the benefits of the live stream, as well as all the Twitter campaign things and all of that, because it was just getting released throughout the 2 days that the event was going on. So all in all, great time in Tokyo for that event. If you guys ever have the chance to go to that, or really just any event in Japan that you are maybe kind of weeby and otaku for like I am, you should definitely do it. I have been wanting to go to this for quite a few years now, and I've been looking at other things that I want to try going to, like Tokyo Game Show. I hope you enjoyed my just weeby otaku escapades into Princess Connect, and you can look forward to seeing some more content on it from me in the future, because I'm definitely going to talk about the soundtracks some more, and maybe even talk about some of the songs in the future. Who knows? But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to comment down below and like the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to support what I do and get access to things like all of the transcriptions I've done for my videos, make sure to support me over on Patreon, and you can become a patron and get access to all of those things as well as many others. Thanks as always for watching, and I will see you in the next one.